turn my camera around. So I'm making granola today, and I just thought I would walk you guys through this. It's actually a pretty easy process. This is Becky, so hi. I'm not going to flip my phone around, but so what I've got here is a whole package of oats on the bottom, all right? And then I've added 2 cups of unsweetened coconut, right? And 1 cup of, I like slivered almonds. Almonds are awesome. So I've got almonds in there. I also have a cup of sunflower seeds. You can sort of see them mixed in here too. So I've got some roasted sunflower seeds in there. And then I've also put in 2 cups of flaxseed. But what I've done is, flaxseed is actually great because it's got omega-3 fatty acids in it. It also has lignans, which are antioxidant, and it's also a really great source of fiber. So I use flaxseed in my granola. But flaxseed by itself sometimes, because it has like a coating on the shells, so it doesn't always digest very well unless you break it down a little bit. So I use my coffee grinder and give it a couple of pulses. Just enough so you can grind it all the way, and you can also just use flax meal. But okay, this is not going to work with I'm holding the camera. Okay, here we go. Anyway, you can see it's a little bit broken up now, so it just helps to break down the fiber of the husk a little bit, so it digests better and doesn't just pass through whole. All right, now once I've got this all blended a little bit, I've also got some salt in there. I'm adding a combination of safflower oil, or you can also use grapeseed. You really want just a neutral tasting oil. And then for sweetness, you can use raw honey, or in this case I'm using brown rice syrup. All right. The reason I use brown rice syrup is because it has a low glycemic value rather than honey, which can cause your blood sugar to spike. Another option is your agave. You can always use raw agave. Again, low glycemic. So I want to eat my granola and have it be healthy for me. I've also added some vanilla. Now in this case, this is my homemade vanilla. So that's easy to make too. Just get yourself some vanilla bean from Amazon, and it does better in dark jars. Actually, this one is not one that I made. This is a friend of mine made it. But you always want to keep your vanilla in the dark. And I'm going to mix this up and until it's blended, and stir it into my oats. And then once it's all blended, I'm going to put it on my baking sheet. I prefer to line my baking sheet with parchment so that the granola doesn't stick. Okay. And it does take a while to make, so putting it together is pretty simple, but it does take quite a while to bake. You have to bake it on a low oven. Set my oven for 325. All right, and give it a half an hour. I'll spread it just real thin, like an inch thick. Give it a half an hour, stir it, and then bake it for 15-minute increments until it is browned. All right, and it's a great recipe. If you're interested in this recipe, then message me and I will send it along to you. All right.